Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be something a little different. I know you guys have seen my dogs kind of in and out, or at least probably heard them outside of my door when they're being big babies, mostly one of them. You've also seen my dog decorated items, I guess, that also the same brat likes to chew up. So today I'm just kind of going to introduce you to my dogs a little bit. My dogs are brats, so I can't be inserting them now or show them to you now. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of insert some videos and some pictures, kind of tell you a little bit about them, what they are, what their personalities are like, and kind of things like that. So my first dog I'll actually go by age. We'll do that. I think that'll probably work better. So my first dog's name is Apollo. Apollo will be roughly 5 years old in December of this year. So both of my dogs are from a breeder, I guess, and I'm not saying that's a terrible thing. Some people frown upon that. Why not go to the shelter? And me and my husband have adopted pets and dogs from the shelters in the past. But these two dogs in particular were, I don't want to say accidents, but they just kind of came at the right time, and that's how we ended up with both of them. So yeah, let's talk about my dogs. So Apollo is a English Springer Spaniel. Obviously by the name, he is a Spanish breed of dog, I guess. I don't know how to say that. Not Spanish, but so Apollo is a breed, I guess, from Spain. He is obviously a male. So we came about with Apollo. I was having a terrible day. I had just actually quit a job, kind of spur of the moment, because I just got crapped on, whatever. Kind of spur of the moment. I ended up at a pet store with a friend or something like that, picking up pet food for one of their animals, and I came across Apollo. And I am not a girl who likes little dogs by any means, and no offense, I'm sorry, but I don't like Chihuahuas, I don't like Yorkies, I like large dogs. And Apollo was the largest breed of dog they had there. So Apollo quickly became mine. He was a surprise. Hubby wasn't too thrilled about it, but now honestly, looking back at it, Apollo is probably our best behaved dog, and that is more because of his breed, I guess. So Apollo, I just kind of pulled some things up from Wikipedia. So according to Wikipedia, their temperament is affectionate, cheerful, alert, intelligent, active, and attentive. And I can definitely say that he is very alert. He's very, very intelligent and very active. Apollo is a water dog of sorts. If it's snowing, raining, mud puddles, swimming, he is all for it. He loves to play in the snow. He gets very sad if he can't go out and play when it's snowing. He loves to swim. You usually have to drag him back in, because he will just swim until he's so tired he can't do anything else anymore. He is a water dog like there is no tomorrow. Mud doesn't faze him. He'll try to jump in the bathtub with you if you're not careful. He's all about getting dirty and muddy. With that being said, he is a long-haired breed dog, so that kind of goes yucky hand in hand. So for his breed of dog, he is a higher maintenance, I guess, type of dog when it comes to grooming and stuff like that. We do have to take him about every month or so to get his hair cut, his nails done, all that good stuff. As far as what Wikipedia says about him being affectionate, they are pretty affectionate breeds of dogs. However, he's more like a cat in a sense. He comes to you when he wants something. Apollo, you can kind of lay on him, but I guess because he's a little bit older, he just kind of gets up and walks away sometimes. So he's more like a cat. The average weight for a English Springer Spaniel is between 40 to 55 pounds. Apollo is kind of right there at 50 pounds. And average height is between 18 to 22 inches, and he's kind of right about there too. His breed comes in different colors. He is the color liver and white, and there's actually two types of dogs when you talk about the English Springer Spaniels. You have the show breed dog, and then you have the field breed dog. And Apollo is definitely, he's the show breed dog just because his tail is docked. So you will notice that he's got a little nub, which we call his propeller. And the field breed dogs have longer tails, and they kind of look a little different, but personality wise, I feel like he's more in that field breed because he's just a dirty boy. So yeah, that is Apollo. He's got a couple nicknames: Apollo, Paulo, and Bubby. So you'll see a lot of us calling him Bubby, which he answers, but he tends to ignore sometimes because he's a poop head. And yeah, that's Apollo. Okay, so my troublemaker, my little brat, is Athena. Yes, the names go hand in hand. Apollo was just kind of a spur of the moment. We liked the name, but then when we had another dog, we wanted something that kind of went well with it, so we ended up with Athena. Athena is considered, or she is, a Weimaraner. It's very weird. It's a German breed of dog, and for me, Athena, I don't want to say kind of came at the right time, but things kind of just fell in place and it seemed perfect, so we had to get her. Again, breeder, pet store, you know, we've had no issues, so there's that. But a Weimaraner has always been my, like, number one. I've always wanted one my whole life. That and Dobermans, I don't know what it is, but they just have a sleek, beautiful breed. They're just muscular. They're big dogs, and it's like one of those dogs that kind of command attention almost. When they walk into the room, everybody's gonna kind of flock to them. But Weimaraners, according to, and they're also nicknames are Weims and Gray Ghost. So, but according to Wikipedia, their temperaments are very stubborn, aloof, energetic, alert, intelligent, fast, and powerful. And I will say 1,000% that those all describe Athena. She's very stubborn. She knows what she wants. These dogs have very human-like personalities. She's very aloof and energetic, and she, at the same time, is as intelligent as she is. She has no brains. She's just such an idiot sometimes, but it's like a goofy idiot. Like, you hate her, but you love her at the same time. She's very fast, and you will see that in this video, that she absolutely will leave Apollo in the dust. And she's very powerful. She's very muscular. She is our problem child. The thing about Weims is they are definitely not good for first-time dog owners. You definitely have to have the patience, the training, and the time for these dogs. They can be a nightmare. They stay in that puppy phase up to 2 to 4 years of their lifetime. So if you're ready for the chewing and the constant, you have to stay on them for housebreaking, extreme amount of energy, like that's the only way. They can be very destructive if you don't give them their playtime, and you literally have to wear them out. Like, there's no way around it. If you do not wear them out and do not give them their energy, they're going to tear up your stuff in your house. And they're very smart about it too. I mean, we've tried kenneling her, we've tried doing everything, and she manages to find a way out of everything. Very, very smart, very stubborn. Not a first-time dog owner. I would not recommend them for the first time. Like I said, she's a problem child. Me and my husband fight about her still this time. Athena will be 2 in January, so I feel like we're just about hopefully there out of this puppy phase. But I love her, and if you see her face, like, your heart just melts. And when she's good, she's good. She is definitely the snuggle bug. She is our big baby, and you can see that. Like, she constantly has to contact or be in contact with you. She'll follow you to the bathroom. You can be in the kitchen, and she'll just kind of come up and lean on you. She has to sleep with somebody. She is just what they call, I mean, she's a Velcro dog, and that breed is very, very popular or familiar with that. That's just kind of what they do. So yeah, so Weimaraners, just for your info, get anywhere between 55 to 88 pounds, and Athena's probably roughly around 70 pounds, and it's not fat by any means. This dog is a powerhouse. When she runs, she sounds like a horse. If you're standing and she's running, because she's so goofy, she's going to knock you over, and that's just how it is. Their height averages between 23 to 26 inches, and I feel like she's probably a little bit on the shorter side, maybe around 24, 25 inches or so, but she is a big girl, and her color is silver, and that's typically what the colors Weims come in. There's silver, and there's one other color that's like a very dark blue, and I think it is just blue if I'm not mistaken. But you can kind of see that in the light. When the light hits it, it's a very reflective, very shiny silver. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna record an outro for this. I'm just kind of gonna insert photos. Oh, also we have a fish. His name is Castiel. Well, that's what his original name started out with. Castiel is a, I don't know what type of betta, but he's just a regular betta fish. So he just kind of does his own thing in his little fish aquarium tank. My husband nicknamed him Bartleby. I have no clue how that happened, but anyway. Poor Castiel has kind of been through some things with us. I think he's a little over a year. He's like almost 2 years old. And I just say that he's been through some things because this is a tough fish. He's like a cat. He's got like 9 lives. So Castiel has jumped out of his tank. We have found him, just kind of plopped him back in, hoping for the best. He's lived through it. That's great. And then this past year, I think we either had a really bad windstorm or a tornado or something that kind of came through. We didn't have electricity for like 4 days. My husband engineered, he decided to put a bunch of candles, and this is dead winter. This is like, I mean, for us, it's cold when it's like 12 and 14 degrees outside. So he put a bunch of candles in our oven and kind of put the fish in the oven, and that fish survived for like 4 days like that. Because, you know, with fish, you have to keep them a proper temperature and things. But he's got 9 lives, and he's hanging in there. So I'll kind of insert some video just a little bit. I mean, he's a fish. He's not too exciting, but he's also our pet. So, yeah, guys, that's all I got. I hope you enjoy this little video photo montage of our dogs, and I hope this kind of helps you fill you in about who we have and what they are. Thanks, guys.